Have you ever poured your heart into something only to see it crumble? Felt like all your effort was wasted and the path ahead was just too difficult to continue? Meet Elias, a man who found his greatest joy in his garden. Every morning, he would walk among his plants, his hands gently touching the leaves, his eyes admiring the vibrant colors. He spent countless hours tilling the soil, planting tiny seeds, watering and weeding. His garden was not just a collection of plants, it was a reflection of his dedication, a living canvas of his patience and hope. He nurtured delicate roses, strong oak saplings, and rows of vegetables that promised a rich harvest. Then, one night, a fierce storm descended. The wind howled like a beast, and rain lashed down with relentless fury. Elias watched from his window, a knot of dread tightening in his stomach. By morning, the storm had passed, leaving behind a scene of devastation. His beautiful garden was a wreck. Roses were stripped bare, young trees were bent and broken, and the neat rows of vegetables were flattened into muddy chaos. Elias walked through the ruins, his heart heavy. Tears welled in his eyes. All his hard work, all his dreams for the harvest, seemed to have been washed away in a single night. He felt defeated, exhausted, and utterly hopeless. "What's the point?" he whispered. "Why even try again?" He thought about abandoning the garden, leaving it to become an overgrown wilderness. But as he stood there, amidst the broken branches and scattered petals, he noticed something. A tiny green shoot pushing through the mud. A resilient rose stem, though bare, still held firm in the ground. And the soil, though wet, was richer, deeper, having absorbed the storm's powerful rain. Suddenly, an old memory surfaced. His grandmother, a wise woman who loved her own garden, once told him, "Elias, a garden isn't just about what you plant, it's about how you respond to the storms. Sometimes the earth needs to be broken open for new growth. Sometimes you have to clear away the old to make space for something stronger." Her words resonated. Elias realized that the storm hadn't just destroyed, it had also revealed something. It revealed the strength of the roots that remained, it revealed the richness of the soil, and it revealed his own inner resilience. He picked up his tools, not with despair, but with a new sense of purpose. He began to clear the debris, prune the broken branches, and turn the soil. It was hard work, perhaps even harder than the initial planting, but this time he worked with a deeper understanding. He wasn't just fixing, he was rebuilding with wisdom. He planted new seeds, choosing varieties that could withstand stronger winds. He built stronger supports for his climbing plants. Slowly, painstakingly, the garden began to heal. New shoots emerged, stronger and more vibrant than before. The roses bloomed with an even richer fragrance. The vegetables grew abundantly, and Elias's spirit, too, grew stronger. He learned that setbacks are not endings, but often powerful beginnings in disguise. They force us to adapt, to learn, and to discover strengths we never knew we had. The garden eventually flourished, a testament not to the absence of storms, but to the power of perseverance through them. Elias understood that true growth often comes not from avoiding challenges, but from facing them, learning from them, and replanting with a renewed spirit. So, the next time a storm hits your life, whether it's a failed project, a difficult challenge in learning English, or a personal setback, remember Elias's garden. Don't let the devastation define you. Look for the resilient roots. Find the richness in the soil. And know that by choosing to rebuild, to adapt, and to keep going, you are not just recovering. You are growing into something even more beautiful and resilient than before.